就让我们超越速度的巅峰 ，Let's go go go， 就像闪烁的星辰，没速度，就让我们超越速度的巅峰 ，Let's go go go， 冲击无限的可能，闪电重现没速度，让我们在赛道之上追逐着风，在急速狂飙里热血沸腾，这是流星划过的痕，让我们在连续坡路变速平衡，在弯道漂移里燃烧灵魂，是命运中要过分。Say here we go， 前人腾空车向翻滚 ，Here we go， 领先过问何才升温，我信我能。Say again，Here we go， 永不言败我的认真 ，Here we go， 不计变数努力取胜，冲破冰封 ，Yeah， 就让我们超越速度的巅峰 ，Let's go go go， 冲击无限的可能，重现没速度。
Previously, Herman was forgiven by his friends in spite of his not fulfilling his promise. And then in Chengdu, Carson was able to meet Mina's childhood friend, Kim. In order to deal with rough forest lanes, they came all the way here in order to train. However, Kim had other plans in mind and secretly pulled a fast one in Flash Mirage. Episode 11, The Conspiracy.
Hey, wait, why did you bring us here so early?
Mina was able to analyze the data of the lane for all three of us, since the race hasn't begun yet. I thought that maybe we could all use some extra practice.
Huh? But we already had practice yesterday. Remember?
I know, but why don't we have a competition today instead?
A competition?
Since we already raced on this mountain track yesterday, and Mina has already worked out every bit of data that involves the lane, you can treat this as practice, all right? How does that sound?
But Kim, this is a rough racetrack here. What if our cars get destroyed? How will we compete then? You know, I'm just being cautious.
I think you're scared you might lose.
I'm not scared of losing.
Three, two, one, go!
Hey, you started on second gear.
I know that this is just practice, but you're a skillful one. That's why I have to catch up with you. There's a lot of slopes in this lane. If I don't get the upper hand while I'm still on the straight parts of the track, I know for a fact I'll have a hard time overtaking you.
You really have it figured out, don't you? Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna take this seriously.
Your prudence is futile. You know why? Because your car's about to disappear.
You really think you can block my way? Think again. Okay! Go Stormblade! You're a very good racer, you know that? You should be really proud of yourself. But that's not enough to beat me.
Do you really think that I want to compete? His car is much farther from the remote control already. The chip I installed should work any minute now.
What's happening? How could this be?
Isaac, what's the problem?
I don't know, Carson. For some reason, Flash Mirage is out of control.
Slow down, Isaac.
What's going on? I can't control my car. What do I do?
Let me help you.
Wait!
Oh no!
Flash Mirage! No! Flash Mirage! Hey, Mina, can you tell me what's wrong with my car?
Your car's design is quite unique. I'm sorry, but I don't have the parts. Only Uncle Liam can help you.
No way.
Only my dad can help? Do we have time before the qualifiers?
Listen, Isaac. I'm sorry. This is my fault. If I was as good as you are, your car wouldn't have fallen off that mountain. Forgive me?
You pulled a fast one on me, didn't you?
Isaac, you can't be serious.
You're too skilled. You can't make a rookie mistake like that. None of those happened the first time. You pushed my car off the track on purpose. This has got to be the only explanation. Tell me the truth.
That's not true. Isaac, I didn't do it on purpose. I swear.
That's enough. Isaac, you don't have any proof. How could you point the blame at Kim? I think you should say sorry.
No way. She broke my car. Why should I apologize?
Isaac, I don't understand why you're behaving like this. I know you want to win the race, but you shouldn't hurt others' feelings just for the sake of winning. Go on, apologize.
No, I won't.
Isaac! Isaac! Hey, I found it!
Huh?
Here. I've looked for these interphones for a long time. It's got a wide coverage. You can even use them while you're in a forest. With them, if you get yourself lost again, we're surely going to be able to find you very easily. Wait, what are you doing?
None of you believe me anyway. What I say means nothing to you. Sorry, but I can't stay here.
If you leave at this point, you'll never be able to surpass Elvin.
What did you say?
And it's not just Elvin, you got that? You won't even get past my level. Do you know what I admire most about Elvin? My dad told me. But Elvin's kamikaze style of racing, it made him a lot of enemies. He had to put up with all of the backbiting. But do you know what? Elvin chose to ignore every one of them. He chose to prove his worth in the racetrack instead. Unlike you. You quit at the first sign of big trouble. The racetrack belongs to racers, not quitters. But to race or to quit, it's your choice. Only you can decide.
Isaac, Carson doesn't blame you.
I need a favor. Would you lend me Sonic Blast? It's because I want to compete in the race. I am not gonna quit.
Welcome to the Chengdu racetrack of the Raced-In Super Remote Car Championship. Today's race will be a qualifying race. The racetrack in front is new, meaning no one has ever used it yet. Even today's participants have not tried racing on it yet. Without a doubt, this will be a big challenge for today's racers.
This track deserves to be called the Demon Lane. No one seems to be excited about today's race.
Today's race is scheduled to run for 15 laps. If a racer is unable to finish the prescribed number of laps, he will be the last to finish and will be eliminated. We wish all the participants in today's race the best of luck. The race will commence in a short while.
Hey man, you didn't have time to adapt just yet. Later in the first half, just follow me. Okay, I'm gonna help you avoid the wind. That should give you time. You can race on your own after that. I know you can adapt quickly. I just want to make sure that you've got enough time.
Okay, Carson.
If that's the case, why don't you let me help you?
It's fine, Kim. I can take care of Isaac on my own. You just stay focused on the race.
2, 1, go!
Carson's not even trying to catch up. Is it possible he knows what I'm up to? It doesn't matter. After all, I'm going to take care of both of you this time.
Take my lead.
I got it. What's going on?
Are you okay?
Sonic Blast is heavier. Flash Mirage isn't this heavy. I've already changed my turning habits. I was able to pass the curve smoothly. But why? Why am I still drifting?
What's the matter, Isaac? Before the race, I lessened Sonic Blast's weight for you. And although its acceleration isn't as good as that of Flash Mirage, you can make it run. I made it just as light as Flash Mirage. I made sure of that while tweaking it last night.
Thanks, Mina.
Blast. That Mina really annoys me to no end.
Although Sonic Blast has been modified, it's still heavier than Flash Mirage. She's got to be using low gears on uphill tracks to bear its weight.
On the first uphill section, Carson and Isaac lower their respective car speeds. This long slope seems to baffle racers, and we can completely understand why. We can see that it scared the champion and the silver medalist of the previous race.
Champion, silver medalist, really? You can't be that serious. They're too slow. If we try to follow them, our tempo is only going to slow down like they've been.
Then don't follow them anymore.
We have to win the race no matter what!
In order for me to get used to Sonic Blast, Carson's slowing down on purpose. I can't be a burden to him.
Isaac, what are you doing?
This is my race, Carson. I have to run my race on my own strength. I can't rely on you.
Isaac speeds up quickly. He tries to catch up with Carson and all the other racers ahead of him. I'm not sure, but it seems he wants to narrow down the gap on the slope.
What's going on this time?
There seems to be something wrong with Isaac's car right now. Not only has it slowed down, but it's also displaying lack of horsepower. This isn't good.
What are you doing? Sonic Blast's engine and steering aren't on the same level as Flash Mirage, you know that. If you use the same gear on that slope like you would on Flash Mirage, Sonic Blast won't handle it.
That can't be.
Isaac! When there isn't any new power injected into it, and if you shift gears and lower your speed just as well, it's too much. Sonic Blast is gonna break down.
What am I supposed to do now? After that slope, it would be impossible to catch up with them. What do I do?
After Isaac's car slowed down on the long slope, Carson decided to follow suit. I don't know what's going to happen here. I guess we'll just have to see.
What are you doing?
Listen to me, Isaac. As soon as Stormblade bumps Sonic Blast, you have to shift gears. Do you understand, Isaac?
No way! You slow down! I don't need your help. I can do this on my own. You don't have...
Quiet. Don't forget, you have a big reason for being here. Stormblade! You can do it! Go!
Carson!
It's just the first lap. Don't worry, Isaac. I can catch up, you know that. Just get acquainted with your car and familiarize yourself with the track.
Someone just started on the second lap. And the lead is Kim with 1 minute and 28 seconds. Will she be able to take care of her lead from here?
Carson's right, Kim. Play dirty tricks all you want. But I'm still gonna beat you. My record time will see to that.
We're in the middle of the race. Carson and Isaac, numbers 1 and 2 in previous races, respectively, are finally showing their strength and are catching up to Kim, who's still the lead and still ahead of them. The race is becoming fiercer by the minute.
Wonderful. You're both catching up to me. You gotta know that I've been waiting for this for a very long time.
You're not the only one. Feel the same way.
Yes, I know that we're friends. But this is qualifying for the final races, remember? My efforts won't be wasted.
I guess we'll have to wait and see about that.
Freely speed shifting! What?
Freely
this happen? Blast it! Unbelievable. These two boys sure are tricky. However, if I show them my true strength, when we get to the actual race, we're going to reach a lockout. If I let them take the first 2 positions in this tournament, basing on their strengths, I've got no chance of winning. Then all my efforts would be for nothing. So what should I do? I have to do something.
Isaac and Carson were able to regain the top 2 positions in the race. This was expected of them. But this leaves everyone behind by a lap. Based on their previous performance, they're likely to maintain the lead until the end of the race.
Everyone's a lap behind? This is my chance. No! No, it's gonna crash! Let me try something. Butterfly attack!
Carson! Isaac!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it at all. I'm sorry.
You...
This is unfortunate. Because Isaac and Carson got bumped off the racetrack, they have no choice but to start the next lap of the race in the last 2 positions.
In the next episode, Carson and Isaac lose to Kim in the qualifying race resulting from foul play. Carson and Isaac have to find ways in order to overcome the forest track before the next race. Kim's plot will be unveiled slowly but surely. Will she be able to cheat Mina again this time around? A great big shadow of doubt has begun to cast over the entire tournament.